Good morning, everyone. We got Uncle Hoku in the chat. We got Jerry Mitchell in the chat, and I do have the black dice out, Jerry. So we will start off with the black dice today. We have 3632, cousin one set. It is Friday. A little bit long. 538. One 5 1 3. Three hard 6. Three 6 3 2. 6 1. I had a little bit higher of an arc yesterday than I am throwing today, so maybe that made a difference. 3 6 3 2. Morning, Glenn. Snowing in Georgia, very rare, says Jerry. I came home this morning, it was 24 degrees outside and it was not snowing. I went to go wake everybody up to get ready for work and school, and I came downstairs and it was snowing. It was snowing in Wisconsin as well. 426. Um, 6462. 167. Switch over to cousin one set. 3236. Good morning. Come out, roll, Mike. Yeah, it's not as cold today as what it was yesterday, though, in the last 2 days. Yesterday, I think it was 7 degrees outside when I came home. Today was 24, so that's what? 17-degree difference. Three, 1, 4. Two, 3, 2, 1. 5, 2. Let's get a little bit more of an arc in there. 3, 2, 3, 6. Tired today. End of the work week. Finished it up this morning. Get my 50 hours in for the week. So yeah, 538. That was a little bit better. Kind of dropped in. Six, 5, 6, 3. Last time it snowed in Georgia, the highways were shut down with people in their cars for 24 hours. Wow. Unreal. Good morning, Kevin. I used to live in Iowa, and I used to laugh at them down there also. they'd get an inch of snow and everything would shut down. 156. And then I started driving down there. I'm like, I came from Wisconsin, 6, 8, 12 inches, doesn't matter. We can drive through anything. But in Iowa, it got actually pretty bad because the wind would make everything ice up, and ice is worse than snow. 4.145. So that makes it very difficult to drive in ice. Two on three. Depends on the day there, Kevin. Good morning, Trampy. 4-2, 4-1. Depends on the day. And actually, the white dice are usually the most unlucky, and we had a 22 roll yesterday with them, so it depends on how I'm throwing. 5, 6, mid-mo, yo, that's yo chef. Yeah. Icy roads are the danger. 4, 5, 4, 6. Four, 6, 10. Two, 4, 2, 6. Thank you there, Mike. Red Friday. Remember, everyone deployed until they come home. Yep. Is today a special day, Glenn? If it is, I'm not familiar with it. Terrible throw. Aces. Oh, that's a 1-1, not a 5-1. So let's get started here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 490 of the Level Up program and day number 200 of the black belt. So 200 days on the black belt. Unreal. But hey, if you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we have Uncle Hoku checking in number 1, followed up by Jerry Mitchell. And yesterday he gave a super chat towards the end of the show and he asked for black dice. So we're going to honor him by rolling out the black dice for shooter number 1. We also got Papa Chops Glenn. We've got Come Out Roll Mike, Kevin Scott, and who else we got here? We got Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps and Scott from Wattage Live Craps. By the way, as soon as we're done with our show today, or shortly after we're done with the show today, Jeff will be going live in place of John. John, I believe, is down in Vegas working on his dealing stuff. So Jeff has stepped up to the plate and is going to take over that time slot for this morning. So make sure you check out that as soon as they're done here. But anyhow, if you're we're coming in today here with a starting bankroll of $63.28, $6,328. Our win goal today is going to be $633. It is 10% of our bankroll, and that should be your win goal as well as a 10% bankroll win. So that way, if you do you make goal, make sure you put in the chat that you did make goal. Our stop loss, if we were in a real casino, would be $949, and we're coming with 86 wins and 23 losses up till today. And we got the Degen checking in here. Degen did a show last night as well with the NFL playoff preview, if you will, and he was dissing the Packers. Just unbelievable dissing them. One thing you forgot to remember is we got Tucker Kraft there, Degen, so just remember that. Anyhow, let's click on that live tab on the app, get over to the table, let's get her going. We got 19 people playing here, and we got 20 people watching. 5 thumbs up, and let's go dice out. We're going to start with level 5. Again, this should be our last day at the level 5 if we do have a successful day. And we have a cousin one set, 3236. 3236. Anyhow, 17 people, please hit the like button. It's free and it's helpful, says come out roll. Very cool. Okay, dice out here. Let's have a successful roll up today. A little bit of a high bounce, but we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So let's start the point with a 6. We'll buy marking the point of 6. And that was using that 3236 dice set with a 516 result. So like I said, it's going to be our last day, hopefully our last day on level 5. And with the level 5, we start off with 320 across. Got Blackburn checking in. Holy mackerel. Crawling all the woodwork, are you? So anyhow, let's go with a 3531 dice set, 3V on the top. Cousin one set again, 3531. And I'm going to call that all bets set and dice out. Remember, we're putting a two hit and down regression strategy. So let's see if we get hit number 1 right here. And we do have hit number 1. We have a 314. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. And that was using a 3531 dice set. So this could be a single pitch of the dice. The 314. And for the app, we're going to go with 96 across pressure. So it's going to be 65 on a 4-5, 9 and 10. We got 78 on the 6 and 8. We're looking for hit number 2 here. We're going to go with a 2-3-2-1 dice set. He came to talk about the Packers too. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a little bit closer than what you're predicting, Chris. I really do. But hopefully the better team wins. Yeah, we all know who the better team is here. So anyhow, 2-3-2-1. Dice out. It was a good show though. You guys had a pretty good analysis all the way through. And we got a 415, the truck and camper. So that is going to be hit number 2. That's what we're looking for. The dice did bounce off the back wall a little bit further than I would like to see. 2-3-2-1 is the dice set. And we got a 415 result. So I made enough to get out of the shooter and bring some profit back to the rack. Remember to play the short game. It is very, very, very important. And also remember that, what was I going to say? I'll think about what we're going to say. But anyhow, let's go bets down. We'll go 96 across. So that's going to be 15 out of 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 18 on that 6 and 8. It's $189 brought back to the rack. We have 96 back on the table. So we brought about a little bit, half of it on the table of what we made. That's going to bring us to a 5-4-5-1 dice set. That's a 2V in the bottom. 5-4-5-1. And we got Clay checking in. Good morning, Clay. And we got Rocks Vegas. Good morning. I have not seen Rocks here. So welcome to Level Up with CMJ. This is a daily show we do every morning, practicing shooting the dice, practicing our bets, and we'll call it all bets set with that being said. Dice out here. 4-5-1. Kind of jerked that one a little bit when I released it, and that's going to be the Bruce 2-5-7. The Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So short roll, we did get out of it though, so we did make a little bit of a profit off of that. 5-4-5-1 dice set, and we had 2-5-7 Bruce. So that I apologize for, everyone, but let's see if we can get a better roll coming out here. We did start a little bit cold here today. It is cold again in the dungeon, even though it's warmer outside than it has been the last couple of days in Wisconsin. And let's clear everything off here. And I'm going to call that all bets out. We got 28 people playing along here, 27 people watching. And dice out 3-2-3-6. And we got a 4-6-10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So let's mark that point of 10. And it's using the 3-2-3-6 dice set. 4-6-10 results. I could foresee some 4s and 10s throwing today. So again, we're going to go 320 across on our bets. 50 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 60 on a 6 and 8. We're going to go 2, 4, 2, 6 for our dice set. 2V up, upside down, 2V on top. 2, 4, 2, 6. And all bets set. And we had a 2-6-8. That is the Duracell 8. And Duracell 8 says, go out, support free live content, give that thumbs up where deserved. And I say subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be greatly appreciated. 2-4-2-6 is the dice set. 2-6-8 is the result. That'll be hit number 1 for this shooter. Again, short game is vitally important here, so make sure that you try to get out of the shooter as fast as possible. We're going to go $96 on that 6 and 8. We're sister pressing them up here. And we'll look for hopefully a repeat hit. Remember, this is a 2-hit and down strategy. And that's going to bring us to a 3-2-3-6 dice set. And all that's set. And here we go. If you guys haven't checked the Come Out Roll YouTube channel, make sure you check that out as well. He just got back into it again. Let's see if we can get him some subscribership as well. We got 145. That is another trucking camper. And that is our second trucking camper for the day here. 3-2-3-6 dice set. And that's going to be, I think that is hit number 2. Again, 2 hits and down. It does not matter which box number it is, but 2 of them is what we need. And that is the second one. So let's bring our bets down again. We'll go to 96 across again. 15 on the 4, 5, 9, 10, 18 on that 6 and 8. That's $140 brought back to the rack. We got 96 on the table. So that should put us up about $140 for the day. Our bankroll, if I lost everything, it would be at $64.65. Which is $138 over what we started here. But anyhow, we're going to go 2, 1, 2, 4, 2V in the top. This is our base 2V set. 2, 1, 2, 4. And we'll call that all bet set. You are very welcome there, Mike. There we go. 2, 1, 2, 4. And we got a 5, 6. Yo, chef. As both dice rolled off to the left side, they're further than I would like to see them go. So that means my wrist was probably twisted just a little bit when I released them. 2, 1, 2, 4 is the dice at 5, 6. Yo, chef is the result. It does nothing for my bets. But if you're playing at field or craps check or world bet or hop in 11 there, the yo, that'll all pale for you. 4, 5, 4, 6, 3V in the bottom. 4, 5, 4, 6. And if you guys are trying to figure out, if you're new to the program here, how and why change the dice sets, go in the description here, click that video, the advanced rhythm rolling video, and it'll explain exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and how to do it. And it also gives credit to George from CY, who is one of the individuals that taught me how to do this. Yeah, we got the opposite. We got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. This time it is Chiro coming to us from above. So 2 yos in a row. And that is using that 4, 5, 4, 6 dice set. And we got a 6, 5 yo result. Again, no help for us. I was thinking maybe a field bet would be nice here, but and let's go with our new dice set here. It's going to be a 3, 6, 3, 5. Upside down 3V on top. 3, 6, 3, 5. Remember that this is all for entertainment and educational purposes. This show, there is no promotions on my part for any products or anything like that being used here. So 3, 6, 3, 5. Dice out. We got magic aces. 1, 1, 2. Wow. Okay. We threw one of those during the warm up. 3, 6, 3, 5 is the dice set. And we have a 1, 1, 2 result. So I had a person comment on the video yesterday, and it kind of, I don't want to say irked me, but kind of, good morning, Eddie. Eddie's checking in here. Hello. And Dustin one, good morning. I think I got everybody as they came in, but kind of irked me a little bit. The comment was that it's a very slow show, talking about different dice sets and there's lots of dead space and, you know, all these different things. But the Magic Aces, by the way, did nothing for me. Glenn hit goal already. Awesome. Those horns, he must be playing the horns here today. But we'll go all bet set here. And I'll finish the story here a little bit. 3, 6, 3, 2. No, 3, 2, 3, 6. There we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice out. And we got a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. And that is also going to be a winner 10. I was using that 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set. And 4, 6, 10 results. So the puck will come off. We'll be looking for a new point here. And that means we'll turn our bets off as well. But before we do that, we're going to make that 10 look like a quarter. Make that 4 look like a quarter. And we'll go up and off for those bets. But anyhow, the individual says that this is their first time to the channel. They saw and it just was not for them, which is fine. I can respect that. But what I could not understand is the comment that they made is that since they thought it was slow and it was not working for them, a lot of other people must think the same thing. And I responded saying, hey, I appreciate the feedback. I agree. It can be kind of a slow show at times. But guys, this is only one form of my videos. I have many other types of videos out there, and I left the link to it. And of course, no response by the person. So it is what it is. Anyhow, let's go all bets set. Looking for a new point. We're still on shooter number 2. Dice out. 2, 4, 2, 6 is our dice set. 2, 4, 2, 6. And here we go. And we got 3-5 Grape Ape for our come out. So I was using a 2, 4, 2, 6 dice set. And a 3, 5, 8 result. So let's mark that point of 8. And that is a different number than we had before. So that will help us work towards that fire bet, if you will. Kick rocks. Snipe on goal. I sniped Glenn. Fast food is usually good and good food is usually fast. There we go. Same thing with YouTube content. Just my opinion, says Clay. So thank you, Scott. I am if today I'm a little slower than normal, but our bets are going to turn back on. Let's go all bets set here. And dice out. I know that my show usually has a little bit faster Crapsee than most of the other ones. Not all of them, but most of them. I think Big Gay Z probably blows me away at times. But 1, 3, 1, 5, dice out. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So 1, 3, 1, 5 is the dice set. And we got an ace deuce result. So that's going to be a double pitch or a single pitch of the dice. That's going to be no help for me on my bets. That's going to bring us to a 3, 1, 3, 2 dice set. Thanks a lot, Glenn. 3, 1, 3, 2. Yeah, it's just every show is different. Scott, you got to make it your show and make it you. It's taken me a while to get to this point. Trust me, I was not like this even 100 episodes ago. Not even 50 episodes ago. I try to update or progress it every week here. But anyhow, dice out. Veered off to the right. We got lucky. We got another 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. 3, 1, 3, 2 dice set. And 4, 6, 10. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that this show has evolved from over time here. Everything from the dice tracker on the bottom to the dice calls that I've brought out to try to include a lot of people in the community here, both people that are watching as well as other content creators, because this is definitely a collaborative event, this community that we're all part of. We hit a 10 there. We're going to make that 10 look like 20, or make it the 10 look like $50. Let's actually do the 410 Daddy Dave flip again today. We'll make that look like $75 here, and hopefully we can get it to hit again. But they said it's going to be a 2, 4, 2, 6. Got that all recorded, and we'll go all bet set here. 35 people playing along. And we got 33 people watching. Peace out. And we got a 4-3-7. Ouch. So that is going to be a double-digit roll. barely double-digit roll. That's going to be what, 11 rolls here. And that was a 2-4-2-6 dice set with a 4-3-7 result. So puck turns off. We're going to shooter number 3 here. We got a shooter. Thanks, says Trampy. Anyhow, let's change dice sets, our dice cards here. We'll go frosted red. How's that? 3-2-3-6. We'll stick with that cousin 1 set that seems to have worked yesterday towards the end of the show. And what a slow show today, says Blackburn. Dude, keep it up. We're going to shave that beard off again. Anyhow, let's call this all bet set. And dice out. Frosted Reds 3-2-3-6. And come on, roll white dice. We'll switch over to white dice. Here we go. Thank you for the super chat there, Mike. So 3-2-3-6 white dice it is. Here we go. Dice out. And we got a 6-2-8. That is the Duracell 8. And he says, go out, support free live content, give that thumbs up. And here we go. 3-2-3-6 dice at 6-2-8 result. So it's marked at point of 8. And where are we at with our bets here? We are at 64.71. So that puts us up about $150, just shy of $150 from the start here. So let's go 320 across again. 15, 4, 5, 9, 10. We got 16 at 6 and 8. And I'm gonna see, man. Might do something different here. Let's figure this out as we go. But anyway, we're gonna go with a 4-6-4-2. They set 3V in the bottom. 4-6-4-2, and all bet set. Dice out. And we got Dice Dr. Dan as well as Mike joining in. Good morning to the pair of you. 4-6-4-2. Here we go. Dice put up when I left my fingers. We got lucky. We got a 3-5-8. That is a Buckeye buckshot. It is also the grape ape. As soon as I can find it. There we go. Now it's using a 4-6-4-2 dice set with a 3-5-8 result. So the puck will turn off. And we got Arnell checking in as well. Good morning. That guy wants a faster session. He can self-play against the computer. Yeah, that's right. These craps tables can be very slow. There depends on what time of the day and how many people are playing, obviously. But anyhow, bets will come turn off here. And that was an 8. So let's make that 6 and 8 look like $96. And we'll do that as an up and off situation. Our new dice set is going to be so can you still remind us what tone bets? I keep missing them. I will try to remind you guys. I don't normally play them, so that might be a little bit hard for me, but I will definitely try to remind you. 1-3-1-5 is a dice set. 1-3-1-5, and we'll call them bet set. Dice out. Looking for a point. Veered off to the right again. We got magic aces. 1-1-2. Terrible throw. I'll take that result. 1315 dice set. Primary and top on both sides. 1315 and 112 result. This could be a pass line loser, come out loser. If you're playing the don't, that will pay out for you. Go back to 3236. That was no help for me, but it is one of the bookends for you guys playing that ATS. Blackbird is really starting to rub it today, isn't he? Oh my God. Give him a little bit of feel and he runs with it. 3236. They suck. Here we'll throw again, but we'll take the result. 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. So it was using the 3236 dice set. And that was a 5-5 hard 10 result. So it's marked at point of 10. John was thinking about doing the bubble craps, but I don't think he's going to, Dan. In fact, I think Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps is going to go live as soon as I'm done here, and he's going to do one of his rollouts. He's going to do a kind of a blasting type session, from my understanding. But 3236 is our dice set. Our bets are turned back on. So we're looking for hit number 2 here now. And all bets set. And we got a 268, the Duracell 8 again. Wow. So Duracell 8 is definitely popping up quite a bit here today. And that is the hit that we were looking for to get out of the shooter. 3236 is the dice set. And we have a 268 results. So that should be both dice off axis. No, that was a primary hit. I don't know what I'm thinking here. That was a primary on the front side, both dice, because we are in that cousin one variety. And that was a nice hit because we had it up at $96 on both the 6 and 8. So let's bring our bets down. That's $182 brought back to the rack. Let's go 96 across again. 15 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. 18 on that 6 and 8. And that's going to bring us to a 3236 dice set. Our base 3V cousin 1 set. And all bets set. So Scott says, if your strategy is 2 and down, assuming that you're good for at least 3 rolls, then what's your play when you buckshot and throw horns? And then go back because you're on roll 5. Yeah, what my strategy is for that, Scott, is if it's 2 hits and down, if I get like 5, 6 rolls into the shooter and I have not gotten out of that shooter, what I'll do is I'll pull a lot of my bets down, and instead of doing like 320 across, I might go maybe a quarter on the 6 and 8. 15 on that field, and then I'll hop the 5s or something like that, so I can get some of that money off the table and hopefully get out a different way then. So maybe we'll get into that as we go forward here. Hopefully not. Hopefully I keep on rolling good, but 3, 2, 3, 6 stays out. So hopefully that was explaining it for you. And 6, 1, 7, ouch. So we got out of that shooter just in time there. Too much chin and not enough spin, I guess. Anyhow, 3, 2, 3, 6, 6, 1, 7, ouch. So that will be the end of shooter number 3. Yeah, he says reduce my risk at 5 rolls. I would say reduce the risk 5, 6, 7, whatever, whatever you feel is kind of comfortable in that. But reduce your risk and then try to get going from there. I'll stop talking. It's his fault. No, it's not. It's my own fault. This is good training for me, though. We're going to switch over to the 3-6-3-2 cousin 2 set now. Actually, no, we're going to go all winner set, 5, 4, 2, 3. We're going to stick with that dice set, and we'll practice our Yuri style throw here. And let's go all bet set. So we're going to do this Yuri style, all winner set. This is good training for when I'm actually in the casino because I have interruptions between running the show and reading the chats and setting the dice and remembering all the different things, and great training. Dice out. And we got a 5-2 when they come out. That is a pass line winner, come out natural. So that is the Bruce. So do not become shark bait. In other words, do not work that come out with me throwing the dice. 5, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 7 results. So we're going to stick with the same set here, same grip. 5, 4, 2, 3. Make sure you get those ATS bets up again, the town bets up again. That's Clackford, and hopefully the Packers shows better than Joe. Hey, I've made money on every single shooter here so far, Blackburn. So if you play smart, you can make money and bring it back to the cage. 65.57 is where I'm at right now. So I'm up $130. No, $230. That's all. Hit the corner there. We got a 5-4 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. That is our first hard 9 for the day. And that's going to be a single pitch of the dice. 5, 4, 2, 3 with a 5-4 hard 9 result. So let's mark that point of 9. And again, we're going 320 across. 15, 4, 5, 9, 10, 16. That's 6 and 8. 5, 4, 2, 3 is what we're sticking with here for our dice set. And all bets set. Dice out. So Scott, go on the description of this video when you're done, and there's a link to Google Sheets, and that'll show you my betting plan and how it works. So if you have questions, make sure you email me or get a hold of me somehow, and I'd be happy to discuss it with you. That's out. And we got a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And that left one hit the back wall, and it rolled right along the back wall and hit the almost the opposite corner there. So we were almost in both hooks there. We'll go 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 4, 6 result. So that'll be hit number 1 for the shooter. And again, we're going to make that 6 and 8 look like $96. Sticking with the all winner set. When I use that Yuri style grip, when I use my normal grip, I'm usually aiming for this area. When I use the Yuri style, a straight on approach with that all winner set actually seems to work better for me. Hopefully it does. 39 people playing along here. That is awesome. 31 people watching. 17 thumbs up. They saw it. Oops, Yuri style grip. Or front diagonal grip, whatever you want to call it. And we got a 2 and 3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That'll be no help for me. Get 5 4 2 3 with a 2 1 3 ace deuce result. Thrown a fair number of craps numbers today. More than normal at this point of the video. Sticking with the all winner set 5 4 2 3. And all bets set. Days out. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That is true coming to us from above. So now, Scott, this would be a great example where I'm going to start watching these rolls here because I'm getting to that 5, 6, 7 mark here. And this is where I start getting uncomfortable, especially when I'm in the casino and I've seen these types of rolls here. And if I'm not on that, then yes, I do know that you're being playful there, Blackburn. I definitely get that 100%. And I do appreciate the banter. I really do, as long as it's done in a manner like you're doing it right now. That's perfect. But anyhow, we're at that point now where we need to start watching it here. And if we don't get a second hit in the next roll or two, we're going to come down and get at least as close to break even as possible there. So you're uncomfortable too. 5 4 2 3 days out. And we got another 5 6 yo chef. That is another yo. Wow. Okay. Set is definitely hitting the horns. 5 4 2 3 5 6 yo chef. Okay, so now we have $70 brought back to the rack so far on this shooter with that one hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my bets down because that is 6 rolls. And I'm going to go 66 on the inside, and we'll start building up from there now. So that way we at least have $4 brought back to the rack. So we'll go 15 on the 5 and 9. We got 18 on that 6 and 8. If I was smart, I would do the outside numbers. Well, who said I'm smart? 5 4 2 3. And usually if I do the outside, that's when I hit the inside in that. So should probably pay myself off of one of those bets so you don't get paid from those horns. Yep, that's another valid point or no. And that's something that I actually learned when I was down in Chicago area. While you did that a lot. I also learned something like that from Alfredo. It actually does that as well. But 5 4 2 3. That's out. This is Arnell's favorite set. And we got a 4 2 6, the Kevin Carpenter 2x4. So if you guys saw that, the dice kind of reacted violently. They crossed on each other, and that's fine with this dice set here. That totally is fine to see that happening because we want to get it off that axis as fast as possible. At least one of the dice here. That's a 4 2 6, a Kevin Carpenter 2x4. So that's going to be our second hit that we're looking for. But since we brought our bets down, we're going to drop in $3. So we'll be upside down by $1. We're going to make the 6 and 8 both look like $30. If we were to hit one of these again, we'll pick up the 4 and 10 then, and we'll be all the way across. So hopefully that makes sense. 5 4 2 3. So Glenn is up a lot from those horns. Somebody's playing the horns. So wasted rolls and wasted nights, says Brian. Yep. 5 4 2 3. Days out. He also called them roll extenders. And we got another 8, 6 2 8. Not another one. This is the first one I think in this shooter, but 6 2 8, the Duracell 8. So that is nice for us. That is a pressed up number. So now we can actually spread out to the 4 and 10. And everything is off of profits here. So let's make that 4 and 10 look like 15 each. You'll make it a place bet. And on this shooter here, we've got 126 brought back to the rack. We have 120 on the table. So we have $6 profit here. All winners set at the tables, he says. Haven't played on, always does good. Yep. 40 people playing along here on the app, and they sucked. And we had another yo. Wow, 6-5 mid-mo yo. Okay, I should be playing that darn field. Play like a, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 strategy. Or I should say the ultimate hybrid strategy would probably be working pretty good. That Jacob from Wager Me this has out right now. Pressed the 6 last time, lost extra winnings. Bummer. 5, 4, 2, 3. And that was no help for me, that yo. And we must have hit a repeater win on that yo like 1 or 2 times ago already. So we should be coming up on a second repeater on the yo pretty soon. We hit it again. Dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And that is going to be the 167. Damn it. We were kind of on a little bit of a roll of horns, but we got a 167. I forgot to stick down here, so let's pull that in for you guys so you can see that. And that is going to be a 7 ouch. So great example there of trying to get at least out of the shooter, if you will, or if we can, if we need to, however we can. So actually profited $6 on that shooter. So our bankroll right now is $65.63. So we're up $240 approximately, just shy of $235. That would be. So let's go to the frosted reds here, and we are going to just as hit double digits. No. But anyhow, let's go 3, 2, 3, 6 frosted reds here. We're going to go back to 3V. We'll use our rugger grip again. And we'll call it all bet set. Yep. Short rolls. You got to play the short roll and hope for the long roll. Yesterday we had 2 out of 3 rolls were really good. Left one did not get all the way down, but we have a 145, the trucking camper. So let's mark that point of 5. And again, using a 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set. And 145 result. So we're going to be on the 5. And again, 320 across. 50 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 60 on a 6 and 8. Cousin 1 set is what we're going with. So that's going to be a 2, 1, 2, 4. And all bet set. Face out. I gotta make a correction in KPI really quick. My roll tracker portion of it. And we got 3, 3 hard, 6 to double degen. That is our first double degen for the day. And I was using a 2, 1, 2, 4 dice set. And we got 3-3 hard 6 results. So let me get that entered in on the app here for you guys so you can do whatever bets you need to do. And then I'm going to make a correction on KPI so I have that all set up decent here. That was using a 5-4-2-3 and we had a 6-5. There we go. Okay, that is updated now that way because I get all my statistics for. There you go. That was a 10 row. Okay, that's why you said that. Okay. That way I get all my statistics off of KPI when I update my shows and that. So we'll go 3-2, 3-6 dice set. And the last row was a 6. So let's make that 6 and 8 look like $96. And we'll call it all bet set. It's out. 3-2, 3-6. Well, good luck on your cruiser, Crapsee, and be safe. Enjoy. Good morning, Greg. Here we go. Oop, wrong grip. 3-finger front harrah style is what we're doing now. A little bit of high bounce. We have another double DJ. This is the parlay of the day with SJ. So 3-2, 3-6, another 3-3 hard 6 double DJ. So that'll be enough to get us out of that shooter. That's our second hit. So we're going to bring our bets down and go 96 across. If we took everything down, we'd be at 67.45, which is roughly $215 under our goal. 3-2, 3-6. What $200 left to reach goal. And all bet set. Either way, we're gonna be a winner right now today. Greg asked if we're getting any snow. It just started snowing shortly after I got home from work this morning, so I don't know how much we've gone since the show has started, but it was starting to come down a little bit. Starting to come down just a little bit here when I came down in the dungeon. I split apart again when they left my fingers. Oh, we got OMC craps. All the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So that one was a funky throw. A very funky throw. 3-2, 3-6. And we have a 6-6-12. So I'm not worried about the craps numbers on this shooter because we are using different set, different grip. So we should be able to hopefully get out of that variation pretty fast here. 3-2, 3-6. I like that, Glenn. He goes, you say SJ, I hear Sniper Joe. That's actually, I'm going to call, that's a good dice call there. We'll call it a Sniper Joe. I'll bet set here, they thought. We're going to call it the 6-4-10 Sniper Joe. Again, using the wrong grip. 3-2, 3-6. They thought. They split apart when he landed, and we got a 4-3-7. And fortunately, we got out of that shooter. This is not any link to any rolls today whatsoever. Not happy about that. 3-2, 3-6. We got a 4-3-7. And that is going to be the end of that roll. We're going to go one more shooter here. It is still kind of early. We fortunately have made money on every single shooter. That one we made $86 off of it. So that puts us at $66.49 for the day, which is up $321 from where we started. We're gonna go blue dice, and that was a double pitch of the dice. No pitch can happen for the 3V. 2 out of your 4 combinations is going to be the 7. So let's stick with 3, 2, 3, 6. Blue dice this time. And this will be the last shooter for the day. Whether, like Jeff said last night, whether it's 2 rolls or whether it's 70,000 rolls. All bets set here. 36 people still playing along. Play the short game, and let's hope for the long run here. Dice out. That right one stuck. We got a 4-2-6. Kevin the Carpenter, 2x4. So let's mark that point as 6. 3, 2, 3, 6. 4, 2, 6 result. Let's see if we can make a goal on this shooter here. 320 across. 15, 4, 5, 9, 10, 16, 6, 8. I'm going to do something different here, I think, on this shooter here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can do that or not. 1, 4, 1, 2. 1, 4, 1, 2. So cold down here, my pen stopped working. 1, 4, 1, 2. They thought. $369. That is the Triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. That's our first Dice Dr. Dan for the day. Dan's been quiet in the chat, quieter than normal. 1, 4, 1, 2. And we got 369 result. This will be hit number 1 for this shooter. And we're going to make that 5 and 9 look like $85. And 9 is usually a strong number for me. And today we've only thrown 2 9s today. That's a pretty low number for me. 5, 3, 5, 6 is our dice set. And this is episode number 200. If anybody didn't catch the beginning of the show, episode number 200 for the black belt. So we are 200 shows in, over 200 hours of practice just on the black belt level here. And dice out. 5, 3, 5, 6, 2V in the bottom. There's going to be our first loser for the day. 1, 6, 7. Ouch. That's going to hurt. Okay, that was using the 5, 3, 5, 6 dice set. And we got a 1, 6, 7 result. That was our first loser. So we 6 rolls in. That was a short roll. Oh my God. You busted, huh? Come on. Oh my God. Terrible. We're down to 63.29 for our bankroll. So we are actually $1 up. We are $1 up from where we started for the day. All that work for one measly dollar. We'll go another roll here. One more roll. We got time. We'll go all red set now. So, oh my God. I'm gonna bet gingerly here. We're gonna go Hardway set 5, 4, 5, 4. And I don't normally like doing that, but everything else seems to be not working today. So let's go hardway set, all bet set, dice out. And we're going to stick with that hardway set unless I see something that does not jive nicely. If we keep on going one dice off axis, we should be fine. And that's one dice off axis. We got a 516, the KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark that point of 5 or 6. I'm sorry, mark the point of 6 with the 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. 5-4-5-4 is the dice set. 5-1-6 is the result. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna regret it, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna do our normal setup, 320 across. And we'll get our dice it in. We're gonna go a little bit faster with our rolls here now. It is the end of the show. We need to get some of that money back here. We got Ancient Chinese Seeker checking in. Good morning. And dice out. 5-4-5-4. Oh my God. I give up. We got another losing session here today. 1, 6, 7. You guys never see me do that. I actually threw the stick. Wow, I can't believe that. Oh my God, it's a Friday. And it's going to be a 320 loss. So we went from a $1 profit here to a $319 loss. Okay. That was a 5-4-5-4. 1-6. That was both dice off axis that time. That is not normal. 1-6-7. So we are not at our stop loss here. Do you know how rare it is to get a 6-1? Yeah, I know. 4 6-1s. Yeah. I don't think that's what he meant, Blackburn. You are 100% right on that one. Thought you left. Okay. We got another shooter. We still got time here. Sorry, Jeff. I'm going to run her out. And if you need to start your show, Jeff, by all means, please start your show and do what you need to do. Not a problem at all. We're going to ladder up one time here. We're going to go 5-4-5-4 again. We're going to ladder up one time here. We're not at our stop loss yet, so not even close to stop loss. So we got room for improvement here. 5-4-5-4, dice out. Four, 3, 7 on the come out. So let's do this. Let's 5-4-5-4 again. Let's go to the Yuri style grip. See what happens with that. 4-5-4 with a 4-3-7 is pass line winner. Come out natural. And we have one other option we can use if this is not producing here. So Yuri style grip, 5-4-5-4. So another 15 minutes before Jeff starts. Okay, perfect. That is awesome. All in one rolls makes a good one. Yeah. Let's go all bet set here. Dice out. Yuri style grip. There you go. And we have 369, a triple D, the dice Dr. Dan. So that's going to be one dice off axis. 5-4-5-4, 369 result. And we're going to ladder up on this shooter. So instead of doing the 320 across, we're going to go with 640 across, and we'll do a Dallas drawdown. This is going to be 104, 5, 9, and 10. We got 120, and that's 6 and 8. 5-4, 5-4 is the dice set. It could be 3 more shooters today. Who knows? Okay, sounds good, Jeff. Thank you. They saw it's 5454. And we got a 145, the truck and camper. Oops, that was a 1. Get off there. Come on. There you go. That was a 145. 5454 with a 145 result. Yeah, I never did all bets set on her, did I? No. So you guys got a freebie on that one. Huh. Come on. There you go. 1, 4, 5. Okay. So we're gonna do the drawdown on this. So we're gonna bring it from 640 across to 320 across, which is where we normally start at. So we got 140 brought back on that one. 5454. And let's call this all but set right away. That's out. Okay, 4610. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So that is hit number 2. That gets us out of the shooter. 4 and a 4610. There we go. Hardway set. Erie style grip. 4610 on that roll. So that is going to be $238 brought back to the rack. And we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go, what are we going to do here? We're 62.47 if we bring everything down. So that puts us $80 shy of the goal. Let's go 96 across. That's our standard. 5454. And all bets out. It's out. And 167. Okay, that is the end of the rollout here. 167. We're going to chalk it up as a loss. That's 2 losses this week, and that's like 3 losses for the entire last 4 weeks. So we finally have 2 losses in a relatively short period of time here. Which, hey, it's bound and determined to happen here, guys. Bound and determined to happen. But that's going to be our 7 ouch there. Let's go look at our statistics for the day here. We have a 5.8 SLR, a 4.6 SRR, 8 7 outs today. We had a 4, 11, 6, 10, 5, 3, 2, and a 5. 4's barely hit today. 9's barely hit today. 9s are normally a strong number for me. 7s are throwing the big old finger up the center there. We got box numbers, inside numbers are low, 4s and 10s are low, come out 7s are low, horns are high, fields are low, and hardways are low. Look at our black belt statistics through the end of yesterday. We had 9,164 rolls on black belts, and it brings us at a SOR of a 10.41, an SRR of a 6.91, and a BSR of 7.22. So let's check the chats here really quick. You are very welcome, Mr. Scott. What a mess, 20K. What now? You are very welcome there, Blackburn. That table is frozen here. It is cold down here in the basement, but that is not an excuse because it's been cold down here the last few days, and we did well the last couple of days. But guys, thanks for joining. I hope everybody has a great and a safe weekend here coming up. Tomorrow I'm going to be moving my mom into an assisted living home tomorrow, so it's going to be a long day of moving her out of her apartment into that new place. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe and be prosperous.